Hello, I'm Tamika Fletcher, one of the co-owners of Natural Resources Salon and one of the founders of Earth's Nectar Products. Today we like to talk just a little bit about conditioners, but not just any conditioners, conditioners that have shea butter. Shea butter is a very popular product now, especially with this revival of curly people all over the place. And so people are advertising shea butter in products like gels, moisturizers, even shampoos and conditioners. But today we're talking about all of the uses for shea butter. Now there's some pros and cons to using shea butter, especially if you have curly hair. You want to make sure that you're not using products that are too heavy and build up in your hair and actually coat the hair shaft. And so it's a good idea to use products that are lightweight. I like coconut oil if you're using it pure. However, if you're using shea butter and you'd like to use it pure, melt it in the microwave or melt it in a double boiler or someplace where you can soften the shea butter just a little bit, and it gives you a little bit more control over how much you're using. Once the shea butter is melted, if you're using pure shea butter, you can use it as a hair mask, you can use it as an overnight treatment, you can use it also as a warm oil treatment. It adds shine to your hair, but it's a good idea to remember not to overuse the shea butter. You can also use it inside of another product. How about mixing shea butter and coconut oil together? Those two ingredients work great for twisting your hair, for adding shine, for sealing the ends, and lots of other uses. One of the things to consider about shea butter is that it can be a heavy product if you're using it pure. Just say, for example, you put shea butter all over your hands and you walked outside on a dusty day. Depending on the type of shea butter you use, it may attract dust and dirt to your hands, and it would work the same way for your hair. So keep in mind to be mindful of the amount of shea butter that you're using. If your shea butter is inside of a conditioner, it can be the best experience you've ever had. Using shea butter in a conditioner can soften your hair. It actually acts as an SPF and protectant from the sun. So there are a lot of pros to using shea butter, especially if you're using shea butter to seal the ends. Now the difference, you have refined shea butter and there's unrefined shea butter. Refined shea butter is usually white in color, and it's probably been through some type of process that removed a lot of the debris and some of the things that you find in pure shea butter. Pure shea butter though has a lot of protein and a lot of property that you don't get when you use refined shea butter. And so it's good to kind of keep in mind what your source is when you're purchasing shea butter. If you decide to use it pure, find manufacturers that you can trust. But remember, using small amounts of shea butter are better. Melting the shea butter before you use it is a great option. Mixing shea butter with maybe another oil base like a coconut oil can actually lighten the oil. So it's a good idea to remember these tips if you've decided to use shea butter alone or inside of a conditioner.